yoga flow. The theme of the flow is vulnerability, acknowledging the stress and expectation of everyday life, and remembering emotion and the importance of self-care. We're going to start at the top of the mat. Feeling the feet against the mat. Grounding into the mat with the four corners of the feet. Finding the breath, noticing the inhale and exhale. Now gently bending the knees and sinking the hips backwards into chair pose. Engaging the core, the glutes, the thighs. Hands can come to prayer position. Coming back to the breath. And on the exhale, turn to the right side, left elbow to the inner right thigh. Twisting from the ribs. And coming back to center. On the inhale, exhale, twisting to the left hand side, right elbow to the left inner thigh. And coming back to center. Lengthening the spine. And now pushing back through the left heel to low lunge, lowering the knee to the mat. You may wish to place a blanket under the knee for support. Thighs squeeze together. And on the exhale, lifting up to high lunge. And lengthening through the left leg. And on the next inhale, straightening the back leg out, parallel to the end of the mat, foot parallel to the end of the mat. Hands come out to T position, bending into the front leg, grounding through the four corners of the feet and gazing out over the fingers. On the next inhale, reversing the warrior, left hand slides down the left leg, right arm reaches up and overhead. Feeling the stretch in the right side body. And on the next exhale, moving into extended side angle. Right arm comes to rest on the right leg, left arm reaches up overhead. Grounding down through the feet. And we're going to frame the front leg and step back into the first downward dog of the series. Hips up and back, hands square to the top of the mat. Distributing weight as evenly as possible. and doing whatever helps you feel most comfortable in this posture. May you like to move the legs or the arms, gently stretching them out. Now slowly walking back to the top of the mat. And we're going back into chair pose, grounding down through the feet. Hands showing up at heart center, bending the knees, sinking the hips back, engaging the core, the glutes. And on the next exhale, twisting to the left hand side. Holding here for a few short breaths. And going back to center. The toes should be in front of the knees. Inhaling and exhaling to the right side. Inhaling back to center. Now left leg grounds down to the mat, right leg goes backwards. Right knee down to the mat. Drawing the belly button inwards. Engaging the glutes. You may feel the inner thigh engage. And on the next exhale, lifting the upper body upwards to high lunge, pushing out through the back of the right heel. Inhale, warrior two. Left foot parallel to the end of the mat. Hands reaching out forward and backwards, gazing out over the fingers, pushing down through the legs. Inhale, reversing the warrior, right hand slides down the right leg, left arm reach up and back. Exhale to extended side angle. Inhale, framing the foot. Exhaling to downward dog. Hips, pushing hips up and backwards. Now lowering to wide-legged child pose, knees out as wide as the mat, sitting back into the heels. Hands extending forwards, stretching, feeling the fingers on the mat. Shoulder blades draw down the back. Finding the breath. Now when you're ready, we're going to move back into a seated position and take a nice twist, detoxifying twist, half lord of the fishes. So right leg bends up under the left sit bone. The left leg crosses over the right leg. Inhaling, lengthening the spine, engaging the abdomen. Exhaling, twisting. Left arm comes to left leg, right arm comes out backwards. Inhaling, lengthening, exhaling, twisting. Inhaling back to center. And repeating it on the opposite side. Left leg bends up under right sit bone. Right leg crosses over left leg. Inhale, lengthening, exhaling, twisting. Inhaling back to center. Unraveling. Now we're going to find a relaxed lizard pose. So reaching the right leg forward and the left leg back. Left knee can either be resting on the mat or raised. Hands can be placed on the mat, or you can come down onto your forearms. Right foot can turn out onto its side if that feels comfortable, or you can keep it placed on the mat. If you're finding it too much of a stretch, reach back up onto your hands, lower your knee for more support. Taking some breaths, breathing into any tense parts of the body, maybe in the legs or the abdomen. But making sure that you feel comfortable, not pushing the body too hard. And slowly reaching back up and finding lizard on the left hand side now. Left leg forward, right leg back. Knee raised or resting on the mat. Finding a stretch in the left hip. And the left glutes. Taking some nice deep breaths. Stretching out the body. Yeah, reaching back up. And your legs back, maybe sitting into a seated position before we lie into Savasana for some rest. Legs dropping outwards. Finding a comfortable lying position. You may like to use some blankets or cushions. And coming back to the breath. Onto the right side and sitting back up into a sitting position. And we like to have a block or a blanket or cushion underneath. If a cross-legged position isn't comfortable, you can reach your legs out in front. We're going to end with a short meditation, Zen meditation, counting the breaths on the inhale and the exhale in cycles of 10. Inhale 1, exhale 1, inhale 2, exhale 2, inhale 3, exhale 3, inhale 4, exhale 4, inhale 5, exhale 5, and continuing this process. If the mind wanders, simply acknowledging it and coming back to the count and the breath. Remembering it's normal for the mind to wander. Taking 3 more breaths. Inhale 1, exhale 1, inhale 2, exhale 2, inhale 3, exhale 3, giving thanks for this practice today. And coming back to the theme of vulnerability, reflecting on a quote from Brené Brown, there is no courage without vulnerability. I hope that you've enjoyed this practice. Namaste.